Hey there, all my sexy kings and queens. My name is Amber. I'm with LS Shots LLC, home of Liberating Studios and Texas Premier Images. I know that might get a little redundant, but I feel like if you share my video or if you've never seen me or our company, I just kind of want to be like, what our company is and who we are and what we stand for, and of course my name. So I apologize for that, but I'm kind of OCD on that announcement. So I am making a true effort to get in front of the camera more and do more vlogging. There is honestly so much that needs to be vlogged about, questions to be answered, things that I can share, tips and tricks, behind the scenes. There's just so much that honestly sharing with you guys and vlogging about would be more personable, and I feel like it would really help on the back end for sessions, especially the very intimate, spicy sessions, to know who you're working with, to know me as a person, as a photographer, as a mother, as a friend, and as a woman. And then of course our company as a whole. Like, it makes the session a lot more easier and smoother, like butter. So I'm making a true effort to do more vlogging. So with that said, today I'm going to do a quick video, hopefully quick, with some tips and tricks on getting the best selfies. I'm going to start this video out and we're going to do the men first and then the women, because our VIP group is for men and women. We specialize in both men and women boudoirs. We don't select one or the other, because honestly, liberating your life through boudoir photography is so important for men and women. It is so important for men and women to feel sexy about themselves, because when you feel good and you feel sexy about yourself, it shines through in the rest of the aspect of your life. So here we go. Tips and tricks for best selfies for men. Number one, and yes, I have a list because there's a lot, but we'll go through it quick. It's not your looks that keep getting the swipe left. I don't know if it's swipe left or swipe right, because it's been like 6 years. Well, yeah, 6 years since I've been on a dating site. So I don't know, might be left or right, but it's not your looks that's getting you the no. It's honestly just the boring pictures, the same old, same old. Us women, we want to see your personality. We want to see your style. We want to see who you are. And honestly, like, truly, pictures speak 1,000 words. Think of it as like if you go to buy a home and you're looking online. Within the first one, maybe two pictures, if they're not spot on, if they're not gorgeous pictures, if they're not truly showing what that home is and how, what it has to offer, guess what? You're going to go on to the next home. And it could be an absolutely beautiful, amazing, wonderful home, but those pictures don't highlight what it really is. We're going to move on. Same thing with pictures, okay? So it's not your looks, it's not who you are, it's your pictures, all right? So I'm going to jump into how to get those pictures to be those awesome, amazing, swipe right pictures. First thing is to get away from the stigma. Don't have this thought of like, men have to have those super boring, dull pictures, right? No, okay? It may be a stigma, but honestly, like, we're in 2022, and I cannot tell you how many men are truly getting out there and posting these pictures that are very personable, that are showing their personality. You are a king. You are sexy. I truly believe every man is sexy in his own way. Like, you have to know how to show your sexy side, show your attributes in the right way, okay? So, sorry, my Great Dane has decided to wake up from his nap. So you want to really be able to catch our eye. Be extraordinary, not ordinary, all right? I kind of found that saying today and I really liked it. The best thing to do is take multiple shots. Like, who says you have to take one shot, 2 shots, and then you're done? No, you're not a woman. You're not being, feminine if you take more than one. How are you going to know what really looks good? How are you going to know what pose or angle or shirt looks good? And if you're posting these pictures, even if it's for your wife, it's for single and married men, doesn't matter. Don't you want to look your best and like have that woman go, okay, I see you, right? So, take multiple shots. The best is like between 5 and 10 pictures. It doesn't take that long, just do it. Make sure within those 5 to 10 images that you took, check to make sure you didn't blink. Check your background, because honestly, like, you can prep your background and then look at that picture and go, oh crap, there's a sock on the floor, or I left the toilet seat out, or there's a spot on the mirror, because yes, those spots are nasty. Like, we all have them. I could show you mine right now, but if I'm gonna take a picture and post it online, I'm gonna clean my mirror, okay? So I'm not hating on the spots, just make sure they're not there. Oh, and photobomb. If you're taking a picture outside, ooh, make sure you check for photobombs. People walking by, people doing something silly, dog taking a poo-poo behind you, even inside, right? Check for any kind of photobombs. While you take your picture, you're focusing on your face, your pose, the lighting, whatever. I know it might sound like a lot, but it's really not. You may miss those things in the background. So that's why it's important to go back and check really quick. Number one thing is, if you're taking a picture outside, you want to stand next to the lighting, okay? Like, if the sun is over here, stand next to the lighting. Do not stand in front of the sun. Why? That drowns you out. Don't have the sun behind you. Why? Because that'll fade you. All right, so next to. If there's no sun and you're taking the picture inside, like, try to find the most pleasing lighting you can inside, right? Whether it's a light coming from a light bulb, you know, play around, walk around your house until you find that lighting that looks good, right? I mean, everybody's different. Some might have the yellow lighting, some might have the white UV lighting. There's no right or wrong way to do it. Just find the right one, okay? Don't settle. Let's see. Add color, okay? So don't get all dressed up. You don't have to, like, be who you are, right? But add some color. Like a shirt with a pattern or a nice solid color polo would be amazing. If you're gonna do a white white t-shirt, make sure it's nice, crisp, and clean, please. No wrinkles. White t-shirts are fine, just make sure they look crisp, okay? They're on point. The only time a color wouldn't really, come into play is if you have like a costume on or a nice snazzy black suit. Don't worry about color, right? You're showcasing what you have on at that time. Let's be obvious here, okay? Some people, I know, you may be like, really? Of course I check these. Maybe you don't. Check your hair. Check your teeth. Okay, if you have a beard, just make sure you're nice and clean shaved. If you don't, make sure you're nice and clean shaved. Or, I'm sorry, trimmed up if you have a beard. And your nose, right? Like, I don't know, it might be not something we check all throughout the day, but before you take a picture, be like, oh, okay, I'm good, right? I mean, because again, if you don't check it, so you get the best amazing pose, and then you go to look at it and you're like, oh gosh, you don't want to have to go through all that again, right? So just beforehand prep, real quick. It doesn't take long. If I can do it in like 20 minutes, you can do it in 5. Mirror shots are okay, but big but, please do not stand in front of the mirror with your phone like this, or covering your face like this. Because what am I looking at? Like, I'm not here to buy your clothes. I don't really care what you're wearing. I mean, I do, but I don't. That's not what I'm looking at. I want to see your face. And you're standing like that, like, how boring. That's a swipe left, all right? So pictures in front of the mirror are fine, but do something fun with your free hand. Oh, first of all, pictures in front of the mirror. Check your surroundings, right? Because you're probably going to be in a bathroom. Toilet seat down, trash away, personables put away, dirty clothes put away. Nice clean background, okay? That's super important, because nothing will make a picture more gross than, not saying it's gross, we're all human, we all have bathrooms, and we don't always keep them totally perfect. It's fine, but for the love of God, when you take a picture, please make sure surroundings are picked up, okay? Especially in the bathroom. Do something fun with your free hand. So you're holding the camera here, right? Free hand, okay? I don't know. Don't put your whole hand in your pocket, right? You're not reaching for anything. You're not shopping around, you're not trying to find loose change. Thumb. I tell all my clients when I'm shooting, men, thumb in the pocket, nice loose elbow, okay? Or you can do something even, more like, I don't know, Not sniffing the armpit, don't go down here, right? But kind of like, over here. Also, don't do a straight on shot, okay? You know your height. Determine your height, right? It is always pleasing to give a little bit of an up angle, right? Here, but don't go way up here. Unless you're like 6 something and you need to go way up here. Right about in here, okay? Make sure your face takes up most of the picture, unless you're gonna do a close-up, that'd be all. Just find something fun to do with this other hand. Don't just stand here like this. This is so boring and I don't know what you're doing. Be fun with it. Use the mirror to your advantage, right? You're taking a picture in front of a mirror, use it. You got a booty you wanna show? Okay, like this. Show that booty. Use the mirror. Don't just stand in front of it, okay? It can be your best friend, but it can also be your worst enemy. Close-ups. All right, so when you do a close-up, so say I'm right here, right? We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this. No, we're gonna do something like this. We're gonna turn our body, give us a nice angle to the camera, right? And don't look so bored, right? No, give a little bit of a turn, right? This is not a feminine thing. This is an aesthetic, like, angle to the camera. It's gonna make you look great, all right? What else do we do? Free hand. Again, you have a free hand, right? And maybe you might have 2 if you're setting it down, you have a tripod, whatever. Awesome. Be snazzy. You have 2 free hands. You have a free hand. Do something with it. If you're doing a close-up, I mean, it's amazing for really, like, this is not overdone, okay? The only thing I can say is when you touch your face, do not lean into your face. Why? Look what we got, right? Touch your face. Give a little bit of a tilt, all right? The other thing is L, underneath your chin. L. It should work for you, unless you have a huge hand, then kind of minimize it. L, underneath the hand. Okay, that gives, you don't want to do this, right? Because we all get double chin when we do it. I don't care how skinny you are. You're going to get double chin. Give a little bit of an L, okay? That gives a nice line to your neck. Here, right? If I was a dude, that'd be awesome right now. Don't believe me, look up Pinterest, Google, selfies for men. I promise you, these are the ones that are on point, okay? I would know a thing or two about good pictures. So body turn, right? Body turn towards the camera, free hand, I don't know, this one, here, again, you can go maybe here, down, right? A close-up is also a good time to be flirty, right? So if you wanna, the only time it's okay to lower the neck, right, is straight on here, right? So we don't get the side, straight on, eyes going up, and I'm looking straight where my camera is. Even give your head a little bit of a turn, right? And give me those flirty, sultry eyes, okay? Those are amazing. Here, okay? Again, free hands, unless you just, your hands are busy. Also, shift your weight. So I'm gonna go from here to here. Look at these angles. Okay, the angles are so pleasing. It doesn't matter what your body type is, it is so pleasing on camera. Let's see. All images, yeah. L underneath the chin, double chin. Don't do too much. Like, don't, over here, or you don't want to do this too much, right? In between. Find that happy. Everybody has different neck lengths. Everybody's different bodies, so you have to find what works best for you. That's why the 5 to 10 images is gonna work best. Okay. Angle of the camera, not too far up, not too far down. Again, this depends on how tall you are and what you're trying to really show in the picture. Like if you're gonna get a booty shot, you might have to go up a little bit higher in the mirror. Okay. If you're trying to get from waist up, find that perfect angle with your hand, right? With a slight angle of the camera, of the phone, all right? Let's see. There is no right or wrong angle, okay? This is so true. There's no right or wrong angle for your body, with respect to what's really wrong. This is wrong, okay? But your body type is going to require a different angle. Practice, 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 because I'm telling you, married or single, doesn't matter. We want those good images. You guys are sexy. Let us see it, okay? Background, again, super important. If you're not doing a bathroom shot, find a place in your house that is, clean or picked up. Or hurry up and pick it up real quick, right? Because for me to do this video, I had to move 2 chairs, pick up my binders, clean stuff, nobody's perfect. We're human, okay? But to do this video, I'm gonna make sure that things are, I think we even had some printer, we just did a big print order. So I had to go make sure all my boxes were nice and straight. Because these are things people look at. They're gonna look at you and then they're gonna look past you. And though it doesn't necessarily say about who you are, you just don't want people to get the wrong impression. Okay, so just, it takes 2 seconds to pick it up. Background. Also, like, look for a background that's not like super clean. Like, don't go to a completely, like, our walls are this awful tan color. I would never take a picture in front of this plain tan wall, okay? Brick walls are amazing. Like, step outside. Almost everybody has brick on their house. Or even the, what is it called? Hardy plank? Hardy plank. Hardy plank's amazing too. Like, just make sure it's not too cluttered, not too busy. I mean, even if you were to do something in front of a bookcase, something like that, okay? Laying on the bed. That's always a good one too. It's nice and flirty and personable, right? But watch your angles when you're laying in the bed. If you're gonna shoot straight up, looking down, watch your head, because everybody, when they lay down, they get the neck again, okay? Prop your head up, give a little bit of it, turn your body even, like, play with it. You're in the bed, like, get some better angles. Don't do just a plain upward shot in the bed. Use your arm. Again, men, us women love arms. Show us the arms, okay? When you're outside for your background, show a little bit more of the background. Whereas inside, you're gonna wanna show more of you. Background, if you're somewhere that you just, like, you love it, you wanna show it, it's amazing, do about a 50-50, okay? Do about a 50-50 of you and the background. So let's say this, I'm outside, right? I'm gonna find that nice, even, 50-50 of me and the background. And of course, it would take, turning and twisting of the camera and your angles of your body, right? Always angle that body. So expressions. This is probably one of the biggest ones that I could go on and on and on about. Please give us something. Give us something. Like, smiles are great. But, come on, everybody smiles. Like, give us something, be playful. All human are playful. All human are fun. Again, you're kings. Get this. Like, let's see your personality. Squint a little for that little sultry look, right? Raise an eyebrow. Oh. I didn't realize how good I can raise my eyebrows. My husband's in that good. I can actually raise them. Hang on, I gotta concentrate to it. There it is. Was that The Rock? Who does that? That's it, look. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. If y'all can't tell, like, I get super nervous on camera. I'll get better, I promise. Be fun, be flirty, be sultry, be sexy. Be goofy. Oh my gosh, I love seeing pictures of men. Now, of course, I'm married, so I'm not looking for men. But as a photographer, I see great pictures. I see great looking men. I think all men are great looking. I love the ones where their personality is showing through and they're just being goofy. Like, that's so much fun. Be fun. Stand out from the rest and get a swipe right. Let's see, show your best side. Again, flirty eyes, right? Down, head down, eyes up. Almost to where you can, like, see your eyebrows, like the tops, but not too much. You don't be like this. That's angry. Flirty, sultry, okay? Look away for a nice, sultry look as well. Look down, like a playful, like, hey girl, how you doing, right? Straight into the camera, right? Angle, of course. Mine's on a tripod, so I can't really angle it, but you know, look straight in for the camera when you're doing like a more sensual. We don't really want serious, you know. Men are always feel like they have to be serious, but something of like a sultry, sexy look, right? Straight onto the camera. And last thing, so edit your photo. Okay, I don't mean, you know, you can use filters, those are great. Use filters within reason, you know. Just remember, we want to see you and not the filter. I love filters, don't get me wrong.
Not the fake you.
Not the fake you. No. We love filters, we use them in editing, but we use them to enhance your beauty. We use them to enhance your sexiness, men, okay? Yes, I use it on men too. You would never tell, right? But do not use it to make you look fake. Please, 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 please. We want to see you. And again, every man is sexy in their own way. And there's a woman for every man out there. All right? So don't lie, don't cover, don't hide behind a filter, but edit your photos. At the very least, use to change the brightness. If it's a little too dark, brighten it up. If it's a little too bright, bring it down. Brightness, okay? Contrast for shadows, and just to add a little bit more depth into your picture. But be careful, because a little bit goes a long way, and you're working with a camera, and though, I mean a cell phone, and I know cell phones have come a long way, you still have to be careful, okay, because the quality still isn't there where you can manipulate that photo as much as you can with a professional camera. And it'll get all grainy, and it won't look good. Don't oversaturate. This kind of goes into play with like a filter. Make sure you're not oversaturating your picture, because you don't want to look too orange or undersaturate. You don't want to look too pale. Yes, I really am this pale. I'm not using a filter right now. I need some sun. And of course, it's totally okay to share and post pictures that you haven't edited at all. Like, these are just pointers to like kind of run it through and just make sure your picture is absolutely perfect, because you may not have the perfect lighting. You're perfect. The lighting may not be perfect. And so in editing, you can just tweak it and make it perfect, okay? And then Snapseed, Facetune, and Airbrush are some really, really good editing apps that just kind of help enhance your picture. So I think I covered it all. I went a little bit over what I wanted to, but yeah, just remember your angles. I'm gonna take this off. There we go. All right, so I can kind of show you, right? Angle. It doesn't take much, just a little. And again, this goes for men and women. Angle. Sultry. Okay? Hey girl, how you doing? Right? Play with it. Be fun. I love y'all. You guys are all sexy. Thank you so much for watching, and the female version will come next.